Hi kindergarten, how are you doing? Today is not a very sunny day outside, but I wanted to get outside anyway because we've been talking about Holy Week and how Jesus gives us new life in the springtime. And I'm looking around my neighborhood and I see all of these beautiful trees blooming, I see flowers blooming, and I thought it would be neat for us to go and get a few items outside and take them back in and do a little project with them. So I want you to walk outside right now and look for some new life that you see happening and get at least 5 items that you can find outside. Make sure you ask your mom and dad if it's okay to pick flowers before you take anything that you're not supposed to. So I'm just gonna go ahead here and let's see. I brought scissors with me, but I see one of my new purple flowers here coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that, and maybe a leaf here. See a stem leaf to my flowers. Let's see, what else do we have over here? Well, here's some nice new green grass. I think I'll take a little patch of that. Don't tell my husband. Don't get mad, he's very particular about his grass. All right, what else can I find? Oh, I see new trees. I see some new buds. Oh, these have flowers on them. I think I'll cut off one of these. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 items. I need to find one more item outside. I'm gonna go over to my neighbor's yard here. I see he has some wildflowers. I don't think he's gonna mind if I pick those, but I need to look both ways before I go across the street. Just gonna cut some of his little wildflowers down. All right.
Watch the car.
Okay, I'm gonna take these inside and meet back with me and we'll do a little activity with this. See you in a minute. Okay, kindergarten, welcome back. Did you bring in your items that you found outside, our new life that God is giving us this spring? All right, on your computer, your parents have probably printed off this paper for you. If they didn't print it off, it's fine. Just go ahead and use a plain piece of paper, no big deal. All right, I'm gonna use a cutting board on top of mine because I'm gonna need a hammer also. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your items and you're just going to arrange them somehow in a pattern that you like on your paper here. So just go ahead and arrange them any which way you'd like. That is up to you. And if you got more than 5 items, that's great. You'll just get more prints. What we're going to do is we're going to see something on the inside of a plant. It is called chlorophyll. There's chlorophyll on the inside of these plants. Look at this big long word, chlorophyll. Can you see that? Whew, that is a long word. That's one of those $1 million words we say. So on the inside of this plant is chlorophyll, and chlorophyll brings light to the plants, and so that's how it helps with photosynthesis, and we'll learn all about that when you're older. But right now, we're going to see some chlorophyll on the inside of here. All right, so just go ahead and arrange your pieces as much as you'd like, however you'd like. Then you're going to take another piece of paper and you're going to put it on top of your paper here. And you're going to take your hammer and you're gently going to tap on top of all of your papers. Firmly tap. Now, am I going like this? No. You guys get to use hammers in class, so you know how you're supposed to handle a hammer. Remember, they can be dangerous because of the pointed edge or just because they're heavy. So if you have your safety goggles at home, put them on. If you don't, ask mom and dad, be extra careful. If you don't have a hammer, maybe you could use a rolling pin. I'm not sure, that might work. It should. Just applying some pressure down. Boy, that's loud. looks smashed. And I'm going to pick them up. And I'm just going to peel them off of my paper. And you will see on both sides of your paper, you have some chlorophyll marks from your items that you got outside. Isn't God wonderful to give us all of these bright colors in the springtime? We've had a long winter, and the winter just sometimes can be very gray, and so along comes springtime and we get all these beautiful colors. Look at all of these beautiful colors. If you have pansies, I suggest using pansies because boy do they make beautiful marks. Okay, so you have these. Set these aside and let them dry. And then when they dry, you can dust off any of the flakes that are still on there. But boy, do we have beautiful, look at the green chlorophyll that is left on there. Okay, so now what you're going to do after you let those dry, you have a follow-up paper that you're going to do with your mom and dad. Number one, what happens to the items when you tapped on top of them? What happened? Tell me what happened to those. Number two, the mark left on your paper is called chlorophyll. Where is chlorophyll found? Where is it found? We talked about that. It's found in the, I know you know that answer. Number three, God shows us new life in the spring. What 5 items did you bring in? Which 5 items did you find outside that show new life? Just write down the 5 items that you got. Your last assignment on here, number 4, use the paper with your new life prints on it. Use this paper and cut the top of this paper off. Okay, so I'm just gonna, there's a little dotted line. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut that off, and I left my scissors elsewhere. So right now, for the sake of film, we're just gonna rip it off. I have a beautiful piece of stationery. I can leave it like this, or I can fold it in half and make a card. Write a card to either your neighbor or your grandparents or a cousin, a friend, somebody that you miss. Write them a note and tell them that you miss them during this really hard time because we're not able to see our loved ones. Maybe you could write somebody a happy Easter card. This would be really pretty. Mail it, let me know who you wrote your note to. Have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye, kindergarten.